Namaste everybody. I am from Nepal. Today I am going to talk about the presidential election of USA. Nowadays all over the world there are debate of the elections of USA. Every politicians of the world, political activists and general peoples who are interested in American election are debating who will win for the next president of America. But becoming a research astrologer, today I am going to analyze the birth chart of those both candidates. As per my astrological analysis, first of all, I like to analyze the birth chart of Donald J. Trump, who is the former president of USA. 14th June 1946 is his birth date and time is 10:54 a.m. in the morning, Queens, New York. According to his birth date and time and place, he has got the Leo ascendant or royal ascendant itself, and in the first house on the ascendant the Mars planet is placed. Mars is Raj Yoga Karaka planet in this chart because the Mars is the lord of 4th house and 9th house. When the central house and the Trikona house planet placed in center or in Trikona creates a Raj Yoga. Raj Yoga means a royal combination. The Mars becoming in the first house, making Donald Trump a aggressive personality, smart and attractive personality. And in 10th house, the Lagna Lord or the ascendant Lord Sun is in the 10th house. The 10th house is called political house, career house, high post house. President, prime ministers are in 10th house. 10th house is called also the highest post house. The sun becoming the first house lord or ascendant lord, and sun is itself a royal planet or a highly a political planet. Sun is called king in 9 planets. So sun placed in the 10th house or in political house makes him a very great leader, so that he became the president of United States of America already. And in the same house or in the 10th house, the Rahu, the diplomatic planet, the cunning planet, and also the Rahu makes very puzzle. It gives kinds of puzzling result. Sometimes it gives very unexpected result which we are not thinking, and sometimes the Rahu gives a person very bad results also. The sun becoming the king planet in the 9 planets, and the Rahu becoming the political planet too, cunning planet and diplomatic planet, are making a Raja Yoga, making a royal combination in the 10th house, makes Donald Trump a very charismatic leader. Even Donald Trump doesn't know what's going to be in his life. The Rahu and Sun gives him a unexpected result in his life, even in career or in politics. And another auspicious house is 11th house in Donald Trump's birth chart, where the planet Mercury is placed in the own house. Mercury is very strong in his chart in the 11th house. 11th house is gain house. Every achievement in life, every respect, or all the achievements or respect or honor in life reflects by the 11th house in birth chart. So becoming the Mercury its own house, Gemini, in the 11th house, makes this birth chart very auspicious as a whole. So the other planets, if we look in the 12th house, there are Venus and Saturn are conjuncted each other, becoming the 10th house lord or the highest post house lord. The Venus is in the 12th house with the a great friend Saturn. Venus and Saturn are great friend each other. The Venus is lord of the 10th house. I told 10th house is political house. When Venus placed in the 12th house, it gives a very good result. It gives Donald Trump of enjoying of the political power, because Venus is enjoyable planets. It gives enjoy everybody when it placed in 12th house. Venus is auspicious for every chart, and becoming conjuncted with Saturn became very auspicious itself. So Donald Trump is born to rule, born to lead in the politics in America. So here we can say those 3 houses, especially those 3 houses, first house, ascendant, 10th house, political house, career house, and power house, and 11th house, achievement, all kinds of achievement in life, and 12th house, which is house of foreign affairs also. So Trump is very good for foreign country also, other countries also, except America itself, because Venus and Saturn giving him a very good result, becoming the Vargottama in D9 chart or Navamsa chart. The Venus and Saturn are in the same zodiac sign, Cancer, in D9 chart too. When some planet placed in the same zodiac sign in the both chart, ascendant chart or Lagna chart, and in the D9 chart or Navang chart, he has the Vargottama planets in D9 chart, which are Saturn and Venus. Venus itself already a lord of political house or higher post house. So it indicates that Donald Trump is born to rule all over the world. The another auspicious aspect of planet is Jupiter. Jupiter is in the second house in its chart. When Jupiter is in the second house, is aspects in the 10th house by ninth aspect. The ninth aspect is 100% aspect for Jupiter planet. When a very big planet, a biggest planet within the 9 planets, Jupiter gives a very auspicious result for Donald Trump, becoming the 5th house lord or a 3-corner house lord. When it aspects in the 10th house, 10th house is already there are Rahu and Sun in the political house. It makes a big positiveness for its birth chart. So it is sure that Donald Trump is a successful person for everything. Even there are many more obstacles in his life, he comes out from that obstacles because of aspect of Jupiter. In the election campaign, he was about to assassinate somebody, tried to kill him, tried to shot him, but he fortunately he was not so badly shut down. Because of it is only because of Jupiter aspect in the 10th house on the Rahu and Sun. Sun is Donald Trump's ascendant lord. Ascendant lord is itself his body. Donald Trump himself is Sun. So he is secured from the shot. In the 4th house, there are Moon and Ketu together in the 4th house. 4th house is mother's house. It's a country house. It's a people's house. So, Sun, Rahu, Moon, and Ketu are aspecting each other, and they are making a Raja Yoga, royal combinations each other, and in Donald Trump's birth chart, the transit of planets are more better in this period because the planets in the sky are transiting in different zodiac sign in this period. First of all, 10th house lord Venus is in the Scorpio zodiac sign in this period. It will be for a long time, and the 5th of November is in this time. And Venus is sitting in the Scorpio sign and aspecting in the 10th house of Donald Trump chart, which is political success. And even Mercury is also aspecting 10th house. When we see the chart of Donald Trump, Mercury is is in the 11th house, making a very auspicious the whole chart. And another thing, the Jupiter is in his 9th house in this period. It is very special for him. And Jupiter is aspecting the Sun, the ascendant lord of Donald Trump, aspecting the Sun in 100% aspect, which is making him very powerful and giving full security to the Sun or Donald Trump, so that he got live from the shot. And only the Saturn is in the 7th house of Donald Trump, which is not good for him. And Mars is in 12th house, which is debilitated in this period. It is also not good because of Mars is debilitated in this period, and Saturn becoming in the 7th house from his birth chart. So he got a very bad shot on him, attempting him to assassinate on the election campaign. But Jupiter is completely giving him protection. So here we can say Donald Trump's chart is a very great chart. It is a royal chart, and his life and his success for the next president is guaranteed because of the transit of the planets and the birth chart of his analysis and the period of planets are running on Donald Trump chart is Jupiter, Venus and Moon. Jupiter is very auspicious for him. Venus is 10th lord or political house lord, and Moon is placed in the 4th house, in the people's house. Those all are signifying that he is going to win in the election. And Ulka, Bhadrika and Dhanya are running in Yogini Dasas. The Ulka is making him very bad struggle, and it was still we can see there are some threats on him before election and also after election. Now we are going to analyze the chart of Kamala Harris, the recent Vice President of USA. She born on the 20th October 1964, 9:28 p.m. Oakland, California, USA on Tuesday. She has got her Gemini ascendant. As when we compare to the Donald Trump ascendant is Leo, which is royal ascendant, but she has Gemini ascendant, and she has Rahu in her first house or ascendant house. Rahu makes her very intelligent, very diplomatic, very good orator, very cunning personality, and the Ketu is in the 7th house. Only 2 planets are in the central houses in her chart, which indicates not so strong chart itself, because only Rahu and Ketu are those shadow planets are only in the central house. But she has Sun and Mercury in the 5th house, which is Trikona house, very good house, and Saturn is its own house, which is in the ninth house, which is luck house also for her. Those but sun is debilitated. When sun becomes weak in the chart, the politics is not favorable for the native. And the ninth house is very strong, which is the house of luck also. And only Rahu, Mercury and Saturn are giving her a political career, successful political career. Sun and moon are expecting each other, which is very good. Also Donald Trump has the same combination, sun and moon. Those both candidates are born in full moon night or full moon day. But here I calculated Kamala Harris chart. Kamala Harris was just passed out the full moon day, full moon night when she was born. But Donald Trump has the totally full moon day. So when some people born in the full moon day or night, they become very famous, very popular, very rich, very luxurious life and very successful life in different field. On the second house, Harris has Mars, debilitated Mars, which makes her speech sometimes very harsh, very petty, very pitch, very bad words too. Venus in the third house, exchanging Sun and Venus are exchanging their houses, which is very good for her. And Mars and Moon are also exchanging their houses. Second house Moon is in the 11th house, 11th house Mars is in the second house, are exchanging their houses, which makes her very wealthy, very good in wealth and in her career, in her business. And also Sun and Venus exchanging their houses makes her very successful person in politics and in career, in her career. And Jupiter is in the 12th house, the lord of 10th house. I told already that the 10th house is political house, career house and political power house and respect and honor house. So her respect, her honor is good. In the 11th house there is Moon, but the 10th house lord Jupiter is in the 12th house. Jupiter becoming in the 12th house is good for knowledge, good for other quality. But when Jupiter becomes in 12th house, it does not give political success. But Venus gives political success when it placed in 12th house. The planets of 10th house is in the 12th house. Both of the candidates have the planets in the 12th house. But here Harris has the Jupiter in the 12th house, which is good for knowledge but not good for politics. So if we see transition of planets in those days, we can see the Jupiter in the same house like her birth chart, Rahu in 10th house, which is good, but becoming the Rahu in the Pisces zodiac sign is not very good. And Saturn is in the same house, in the 9th house. Mars is in the same house, in the second house, which is not good for her speech. Ketu is in the fourth house. When Ketu is in the fourth house is nation house, country house, or people's house. When Ketu seated or placed in the fourth house, it makes a kind of depart. It cuts the relation between country and from the people. So Harris could not get the support of peoples to become the next president. And the sun is also debilitated in this period. So almost uh, the Venus and Mercury are in the sixth house. Her ascendant planet, when Mercury is in the sixth house, indicates that she would get lot of struggles, lot of obstacles in her career, in her political campaign, election campaign. And Venus is also in the sixth house, gives her a lot of struggle too. So here we can see she has some good placement like Saturn and uh, Venus becoming the 12th house, placed in the sixth house, makes Viparit Raj Yoga. But comparing to Donald Trump chart and transit of Donald Trump and transit of Kamala Harris, when we compare each other, Kamala Harris chart, clearly we can see very weak. So we can analyze easily that Donald Trump will be the next president of United States of America. So those are the analysis of those candidates chart. After 4 days, on the November 5th, the presidential election is going to held in America. The planets and zodiac signs are indicating the next president of United States of America would be the former President Donald J. Trump. Thank you very much.